pride, tradition, heart-pounding action, heart-pounding action, gut-wrenching play, gut-wrenching, bone-rattling thrills. North Laurel football is now on the air with our team of broadcast pros, Joel, Adam, and Jerry. Presented by London Power Equipment, Kentucky Farm Bureau Agent Jimmy Storm, EC Porter IGA, Second Mile Behavioral Health, XL Physical Therapy, Laurel County Sheriff John Root. Also thanks to Gondolier Italian Restaurant, Petrie Dental Services, Heaven's Hour on your radio, and Fat Butts Barbecue. Now, from our team to your home, here's game action from the Jaguar Broadcasting Network.
Life is full of surprises. Some good, some unexpected. That's why you need protection for your home, your car, and your family's future. I'm Agent Jimmy Storm, your local Kentucky Farm Bureau agent, and I'll help you find personalized coverage that fits your needs and your budget. Call me today at 606-528-2030 for a free quote and a peace of mind.
At Second Mile Behavioral Health, we're here for you in every way possible. We're trained professionals in the mental health field, and we care. We believe in targeted case management and community support. We assess cases like mental health, substance abuse, parenting, anger management, and domestic violence. We take your needs seriously. You can find us on social media or go to secondmilebehavioral.com. Our phone number, 606-657-5504. Matthew chapter 5 verse 41 says, "And whoever compels you to go 1 mile, go with him 2." That's us, Second Mile Behavioral Health.
XL Physical Therapy at 87 CVB Drive in London. Eliminate pain, improve mobility. We even offer stroke recovery, sports recovery, and we can help you avoid surgery in some cases. Take it from someone who knows. XL Physical Therapy is the best around. Phone 606-877-4673 or find XL Physical Therapy on Facebook. Let Tanya and her staff of caring professionals at XL Physical Therapy take care of you. Since 2010, John Root has proudly served as your Laurel County Sheriff, now ready to serve in their new location at 1380 East Highway 192 in London, Monday through Friday 8 to 4. John Root, providing a safe, secure place for the residents of and visitors to our fine county of Laurel, and he proudly supports all area youth activities. At EC Porter IGA in London, owners Stuart and Ernest Matt House have always took great pride in the fact that they're a locally owned business. And because of that commitment, they've taken great care of generations of local grocery customers. EC Porter IGA in East London on 4th Street, where we love our local student athletes and their families. Hey everyone, join Heaven's Hour with Elijah Jervis, Ethan Eversole, Jonathan Gibson, and J.J. Combs each Saturday at 9 a.m. on 98.5 WJTE, The Light of London, and on Facebook and YouTube, where we break down the Word and bring it to life for you with Bible-based preaching and teaching for this generation. And he said unto them, Go ye into all the world and preach the gospel to every creature. Heaven's Hour each Saturday at 9, with an encore presentation at 9 p.m. on Sunday nights on 98.5 WJTE, The Light of London. At London Power Equipment, power means service, power means protection, and most of all, power means power. Power. With technicians certified in Briggs, Kawasaki, Kohler, and Honda. And we offer for sale brands like Grasshopper, Echo, Husqvarna, DR, and Generac. We service and repair most outdoor power equipment brands. And if it's work gear, we've got you covered too. With arborist, forestry, and lineman gear. At 1680 Highway 192 East, we're open weekdays 8 to 5. With options for financing. We are locally owned and operated. Find LPE on Facebook or phone 606-389-5535 for London Power Equipment.
Gondolier Italian Restaurant of London is a proud supporter of North Laurel Athletics. Locally owned and operated, Doyle Jones and his family and staff use only the freshest ingredients with the largest menu selection around. Here are just a few of the things folks are saying about Gondolier. Fast, friendly service. Everything was delicious. While another satisfied customer says great service and staff. The food is amazing and has yet to disappoint. GondelierofLondon.com. North Laurel and Gondolier are a winning team.
Who doesn't love a smile? At Dr. William Todd Petrie Dental, we care about you. While comparing costs for dental services, always read the fine print. At Petrie Dental, there are no hidden costs, and we are now accepting new patients. Plus, most major insurances are taken. Free exams, high-quality dentures. Don't wait. Petrie Dental, north of London on US 25, 606-843-6476. A proud supporter of North Laurel. Fat Butts Barbecue has a new location in London, just north of the Kentucky State Police Post. Find our amazing menu on Facebook and online at fatbuttsbbq.com. That's PHATBUTTZBBQ.com. Whether it's a hankin' for some loaded nachos or pulled pork or sliced beef. Also, don't forget our delicious blown-up burnt ends and our outstanding ranch-based potato salad. There are so many mouth-watering menu items you'll just have to taste and see for yourself. Fat Butts, lunch or dinner. US 25 north of London in the Pittsburgh Plaza. Phone 606-712-4026.
Good evening. Welcome into North Laurel High School as it's senior night. The Wayne County Cardinals take a trip across that river that we've talked about so many times, trying to make it even a more dampening, horrible night than it is for these North Laurel Jaguars out here tonight.
Yeah, gosh, it is cold and it is a little – I don't know if it's going to rain or not. You know, when they give you your bar license, you also get a license in meteorology. So my forecast is it ain't going to rain no more, but it is frigid out here.
All right, we're going to keep it right here for the national anthem. All right, North Laurel coming in with a 7-2 record to Wayne County's 3-6. North Laurel coming off a big-time performance, big-time win last week over South Laurel, handing the crosstown rival a 21-3 loss. Kind of looking back at those stats in that game just a little bit, just shows you how impressive this defense is for North Laurel. North Laurel had 251 rushing yards, a negative 26 yards allowed rushing for South Laurel, and only gave up 132 passing yards. The defense last week for North Laurel was beyond exceptional.
It sure was. Yeah, and I mean, that was a big reason why they won that game. Their defensive line against South Laurel played extremely well. I think that's a key for this North Laurel defense, especially heading into the playoffs. Their defensive line has got to play really well. And against South Laurel, they kept Wes Griffin on the run pretty much all night, forced some big turnovers. And I have to correct myself, Joe. Last week I said that Brody Pruitt forced the big fumble that Gage Baker returned for a touchdown. It was actually Cooper Robinson that forced that fumble. But their defensive line, that's a big part of it. Taking some pressure off that secondary. They're a little slow on the back end. That causes them some trouble in zone coverage against some good quarterbacks. The defensive line can take that pressure off of them. That's your guys, Reese Sutton, Gage Baker, Kingston Reams up front.
Jude McWhorter only attempted 2 passes, 0 for 2 through the air for 0 yards. It didn't matter. Yeah. Cooper Robinson was the man last week. 36 carries, 190 yards, 2 touchdowns. Jude, 13 carries for 56 yards. Bryson Nance, 2 with 5 yards. Cooper Robinson by far looked the best last week he's looked all season.
He sure did, yeah. It had, like you said, a ton of yards on the ground. A lot of that's a credit to your offensive line for North Laurel dominated a smaller South Laurel front and put them in a position where they really didn't need to throw it. And if you don't need to throw it, there's no sense in doing it. And North Laurel was able to control the line of scrimmage all night, give Cooper Robinson a lot of lanes to run very confidently because you got to have both of them. You've got to have a good runner that has good vision and is confident in his holes, but you also got to have the holes for him to go in to begin with. And both of those came together last week for North Laurel, and they were able to beat South Laurel because that running game was so good. So there you go. So that's on both sides. Dominating the lines can, makes it much easier on the rest of your team, puts you in a position to win.
One thing that impresses me also, we knew at the beginning of the season, we saw how talented these kids were. Looking back at their record, the 2 lone losses comes at home against Corbin and Pulaski County. They go 5-0 on the road. You don't see that very much, but those 2 losses that we did take was to a pretty good Corbin team. I'd like to have Corbin again here, play them again. I think it'd be a different outcome. We did not play our best that game. Pulaski County, hey, hats off Pulaski County. They came in and they put one on us.
That's exactly right, Joan. You're playing 2 of your better teams in this area, too. Corbin is always a perennial contender. They've always got an extremely good team. And then Pulaski County is sitting number 1 right now in 5A. And with their quarterback at the time, Anderson, they were extremely good. So North Laurel losing those games, at least they lost to really good teams. It's not like they come out and lost to a team like Whitley County or somebody like that who's not on their level. They lost to teams that they should have lost to, and they won against teams they should have won against. That's a credit to this coaching staff because you want to see that. You don't want to see this team come out against a worse team and play bad. But they give competitive games, even though the result against Pulaski County doesn't quite reflect that. They were still in that game up until the second half. Both of those games were good for North Laurel.
North Laurel coming in, as we said, with a 7-2 record, averaging 21 points a ball game, allowing 15. On the ground, averaging 213 yards. That's combined between McWhorter and Robinson, just 2 super talented young men. They're only giving up 85 yards rushing per game, and you hit it. We talked about that defensive line, how big, how strong, how quick. They make it really, really tough on opposing offenses. Passing yards, only 96 yards. They don't throw the ball a whole lot. They don't need to. They play smash mouth football. Mm-hmm. And through the air, they're allowing about 130 yards. Jude McWhorter's completed 65 of 107 of his passes for 61%, 3 interceptions, 7 TDs on the season. Rushing, Cooper Robinson's leading the way with 176 carries, 894 yards, 8 touchdowns. Jude McWhorter, the junior, right behind him, 131 carries for 771 yards, 8 touchdowns. Bryson Nance, 31 carries for 200 yards and 2 touchdowns. They don't have a lot of weapons back there, but what they got, they're dangerous.
Yeah, that's right. And, man, I just want to jump right on Bryson Nance. We did not see him. We saw a lot of him the first half of the season in that running game. We've not seen him much the second half. I think dealing with that injury.
It set him back just a little bit.
Yeah.
But that's all right. They've been able to do that, kind of rest him a little bit. Hey, get him back next week, and hopefully we can get past next week and go beyond. And he's going to come into play.
Yeah, he is. And you need to have him in this kind of 3-headed monster they've got in the backfield with Jude McWhorter's speed, Cooper Robinson's power, and then Bryson Nance has extremely good speed out of that running back spot. So they need all 3 of them if they're going to go very far in the playoffs.
This receiving core has really, really stepped it up. They went through a 2 or 3 game spell without Noble, and which Cam Anderson is still out. Stepped up big as Braxton Fultz and Colton Gilbert.
Yeah, right. And those 2 guys, they may not have been the main targets early on in the season. Cam Anderson and R.J. Noble saw the lion's share of those targets. But Colton Gilbert and Braxton Fultz were both on the field a whole lot. And here not having Cam Anderson and R.J. Noble, they don't have R.J. Noble again tonight, so R.J.'s out again. And they're more than likely not going to have Cam Anderson the rest of the season. So it's up to Braxton Fultz.
There's a question mark there.
Is there? Oh, I did not know that.
Wait and see.
Okay, so he may be back. Okay, so
that will for extra points only.
Really?
Yes.
Interesting.
Yes.
I know, because there was concern that you don't want him to get hit on kickoff or even on extra points. You're still putting him in danger, but that's interesting now. So they'll need him.
We'll wait and see on that one.
Wait and see. So, but Braxton Fultz, Colton Gilbert, both very good receivers, very capable. We saw Colton Gilbert haul in a big game-winning touchdown pass against Collins earlier this season. They've got very talented receivers, even though they don't have their two primary targets here, and probably won't for a little bit, at least the net tonight.
Looking over at Wayne County. Wayne County coming in with a 3-6 record, averaging 19 points a game, giving up 28, averaging 135 yards on the ground. Through the air, 82 yards, giving up 95, and through the air, 164 yards. At quarterback for Wayne County, number 11, a freshman, 63 of 107 for 60% completion rate, 11 interceptions, 4 touchdowns. Number 5, Weston Hancock, leading the way on the ground for the Cardinals, 163 carries for 668 yards with 4 touchdowns. Number 23, Nathaniel Wright, 80 carries, 318 yards, and 5 touchdowns. Wayne County won the toss and deferred to the second half. Back deep for North Laurel, Cooper Robinson and Jude McCorder. As we said, we could not have asked for better weather all season long every Friday night, and we get to senior night, and it's the absolute worst we've had.
Miserable day in London.
Line drive kick up the middle, and it's going to be fielded by quarter at the 20, out to 25, 30, 35, and takes the hit, gets down to the 41-yard line. Good starting field position. Nice return by Jude McCorder.
All right, yeah, Wayne County not able to get the ball kicked that deep. Allowed Jude McCorder to field it about around the 20. A pretty easy run for him up here to the 40. Use that speed that he's got, and we're going to see a whole lot of that on offense tonight.
1st and 10, North Laurel. Two receivers right and left. McCorder starting out in the gun. Robinson to his left. Man in motion to the left. Robinson gets it straight up the middle, out to the 45. Gets tripped up. If he hadn't got, I think he may have actually tripped over his own player there and went down.
Yep, I think that's exactly what happened, Joe. And tonight on the offensive line, it looks like they're missing Colton Prime again. Colton Prime is your starting right guard for this team tonight. They've got Reese Sutton in the place of him. He doesn't know the offense is good, but he's really strong, and he'll make a push.
Gain of 3 on the play for North Laurel. Brings up 2nd and 7. Two receivers left and right. Robinson to the right of McCorder. Quick hit. It's complete. Out at the 49. Turns it upfield to the 45, all the way down to the 42-yard line. On the reception, number 1, Braxton Fultz.
Yep, and you could not ask for a better pitching catch from Braxton Cooper, from Jude McCorder to Braxton Fultz. Braxton Fultz kind of saw that they really weren't running their flat zones far enough out to the outside. Run that out route. Jude hit him in stride, and he was able to get some after the catch, too, because their zones were playing so far off.
And that's something I think North Laurel will take advantage of throughout the night.
Yep, and they ought to.
1st and 10 from the Wayne County 42-yard line. Man in motion to the left. Swing pass out. It's complete to Fultz. And he's going to be he may pick up 1 on the play. Wayne County did a good job sniffing that one out.
Yeah, you had a Wayne County safety that got down there and saw that. They had 2 blockers out in front. And on those screens, you need it to be 2-on-2 out in front. That way, your runner's got somewhere to go. That time it ended up being 3-on-2. Really nowhere for Braxton Fultz to go.
2nd and 9 for North Laurel. They've got to get across the Wayne County 32-yard line for the first down. 2 receivers left and right. Robinson to the left of McCorder. McCorder takes the snap. Hands it off to Robinson, running right out to the 35. Stays on his feet, 30. Down to the 25-yard line. Pick up a big pickup right there, Robinson. That's what we saw him do last week. He's just picking up where he left off.
Yep, exactly. And using his speed that he's got. And we got to give a call to Peyton Collins on that. The right tackle absolutely sealed off the defensive end for Wayne County, he had no chance of getting to Cooper Robinson.
1st and 10 from the Wayne County 25-yard line. 3 receivers right, 1 left. Robinson to the right of McQuarter. Quarter takes a snap, dropping back, looking to pass, looking to throw deep. And it's just, I believe, just a little bit of miscommunication there. I'm trying to hit that back left corner of the end zone. And that ball kind of, I don't know, the wind may have caught it and drifted far to the right.
Yeah, now that is a factor tonight, Joe. It is blowing. The wind is blowing, pretty decent. Not nothing like Lambeau, nothing like Green Bay, Wisconsin, but it's blowing for sure. So that probably impacted that pass there a little bit. And it was just a little bit inside of Colton.
2nd and 10 for North Laurel. 2 receivers left and right. Robinson to the left of McQuarter. Keeps it. And going right up the middle. Going to get to about the 20.5-yard line. Brings up 3rd and about 5.
3rd and 5.
And this is where you've got to call one of your better pass play. Well, actually, I'll take that back. You could probably run the ball here on this Wayne County team. They're a little bit small, so look for the run for North Laurel right here.
I think we better go with the clock keeper on this one. I think he's right. I think it's 3rd and 6. McQuarter back in the shotgun still. Dropping back, looking to pass. Looking throw deep. And hits the back of the Wayne County defender, brings up 4th down.
All right, I don't want to hammer too much on the decision making.
You got to go.
You got to go for that part. Yeah, that's right. But Jude had Tanner Houchins running a drag route over here to the right side, was pretty much wide open. All the coverage was shifted to this left side. Had Houchins open for the 1st down. Decided to go for the shot with Colton Gilbert. Probably made that play knowing they were going for it on 4th down, but you'd like to see him go ahead and get the conversion.
0-0, 9:02 left here in the 1st quarter at North Laurel High School. 3 receivers right, 1 to the left. McQuarter rolling out to his right, and he's going to tuck it and run. Down to the 10, down to the 6-yard line. 1st down, North Laurel. And that's McQuarter is just so valuable.
Yeah,
he sees the field really well.
Sure does.
He looks for those open lanes, and he will beat you with his feet.
Yeah, when he gets confidence in a hole, there's nobody faster than Jude McQuarter. He was flying right there. And see, on that 3rd and 6, you can take that shot at the end zone knowing that you've got that next play called that's going to work and get you the 1st down.
1st and goal for the Jaguars. Three receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Robinson to the left of McQuarter. McQuarter dropping back, looking to pass. Throwing to the corner and just overthrows Braxton Fultz. Fultz was open. He put a little bit too much heat on that. Just need to put a little more air on it.
A little bit. That's exactly right. And he needed probably to throw that a beat later because the zone had not got far enough to take Braxton Fultz all the way to the pylon. If he just kind of lofts it over top of him just a few seconds later, that would have been a touchdown. Absolutely.
2nd and goal. 2 receivers left and right. Robinson to the right of McQuarter. McQuarter's going to keep it, and he's going to be taken down behind the line of scrimmage. It's going to be about a 4-yard loss.
And that's one too many times you run the read option, and they kind of got a read on it. Wayne County did. So now you're back. That makes this 3rd down a little bit more difficult. You're in a situation where you may have to throw it if you're Drew McQuarter in the Jags.
3rd and goal.
Now I do like what they're doing here. They're running this kind of doubles out of the gun the whole drive, and they're disguising what they're doing a little bit with that because you really don't know what to expect at it because they run their runs and passes all out of it.
North Laurel sending 3 receivers right, 1 to the left. Double coverage over here on Gilbert. McQuarter keeps it, goes right up the middle, and not much there. Gets about 1 on the play.
And Jude had just slipped that hole, but there just wasn't enough space for him to get through there. He ended up getting tripped up by the defensive lineman, just not quite enough space there between left guard and the center.
You and I talked this week at the elementary schools basketball games. Yes, district's over, but this is still a really important game.
Yes, absolutely. You need to win this game to keep yourself high in RPI because once you get to that 3rd round where they're expecting to be, your RPI matters. If you have a high RPI, you've got a better chance of getting a home game. We'll talk at length about that as the night goes.
4th and goal. And Coach Nelson's going to take a timeout. Let's go ahead and hit on that.
Yeah,
Jaron.
let's talk about the playoffs here for a second. So as you get into that third round, this is assuming they win their first round game against Montgomery County, and then they would run into the winner, or I'm sorry, Madison Southern. They play Madison Southern. They'd run into the winner of West Jessamine and Southwestern. Then once you get to that third round, it's based on your RPI. That's who your seeding is based on your RPI. The higher RPI plays whoever's got the lowest RPI, and then your 2 middle RPIs play. North Laurel right now is 4th in RPI, and in regions 5 through 8 that they would be playing in the third round, there's only 2 teams ahead of them. It's Pulaski, and I make sure I got my team right. It's Woodford County. So those 2 are left. North Laurel, if they continue to win, if they win tonight, they may be able to push ahead of Woodford County or Pulaski County and guarantee themselves a home playoff game again in the third round if they're able to be one of those top 2 teams in RPI.
4th and goal for North Laurel. Without the services, Cam Anderson, I think you've got to do this. McCorder dropping back, looking to pass, scrambles, and he's hit and taken down right at the 10-yard line. Nothing there. A lot of credit to Wayne County's defense right there. Did a really good job on North Laurel receivers.
Yeah, really had nowhere to throw the ball. That was a design throw. Really nowhere for Jude McCorder to go. And, man, that is a letdown if you're the North Laurel offense. You have such a good drive down from the 40 here. Everything worked up until you got in the red zone, and then your drive falls apart and you come up short of any points. That's a heartbreaker, but now it's on the defense. Now you got to go out here and try to get a 3 and out and get your offense the ball back.
1st and 10 for Wayne County from their own 11-yard line. And a quarterback, freshman number 11, Garrett Reese. Reese starting out back in the gun. Nathaniel Wright to his left. Wright gets it right up the middle and runs right into that big defensive line of North Laurel.
Yep, and you've got Caleb Roark coming off the edge there. We've seen him play defense, moonlight as a defensive end here from time to time for this North Laurel defense. That time he was pretty much unblocked, got in there and made a big-time tackle.
Loss of 1 on the play brings up 2nd and 11. Garrett staying back in the gun, 1 receiver left and right. Takes the snap, dropping back, look to pass. The receiver's wide open at the 12. It's complete. And he takes a lick right there by a host of North Laurel players, not before getting out to about the 16-yard line.
Yep. And you got to be impressed with the zone defense by North Laurel here. Your idea in zone is to let stuff happen in front of you and then make the tackle. That time North Laurel stayed home in their zones, didn't allowed the catch to happen, but made the tackle. And North Laurel right at the last second shifted to this 6-man blitz out front that sped up Wayne County's quarterback. That pass was a little bit offline and behind his receiver, didn't let him get a first down.
3rd and 5 for the Cardinals. 2 receivers left. Right to the left of Garrett. Takes the snap. Dropping back, rolling out the left. Throws it deep, and it's complete.
Man,
that's going to be a first down.
Yeah, no kidding.
A nice pass right there. A nice catch. Hey, these numbers are really hard to see on Wayne County. I believe it's number 18, Jackson Upchurch.
I'd second that. I agree with that. That's who it was, and they are very difficult to see. And next time they decide their uniforms, they need to talk to us. We'll tell them what they need to do.
The numbers on the front of the jerseys is just really, really difficult to see.
I'm with you.
1st and 10 for Wayne County. 2 receivers left and right. Garrett takes the snap, rolling out the right. Play it again at the 25. Out to the 26. He's hit. And that nice defense right there by North Laurel. Good tackle.
Man, that was Jude McCorder.
Jude McCorder.
Yeah, came all the way from the free safety spot to make that tackle at the line of scrimmage. That was a heck of a play by Jude McCorder.
One thing I'm seeing early, Wayne County has done a good job scouting North Laurel's defense. They've seen the games where teams have exploited how deep our corners are playing, how much cushion they are giving.
That's true.
2nd and 7. Garrett takes snap, handing it off. Going right up the middle with it is Hancock, and he gets nothing.
And then one thing I've noticed with their defense, this is an adjustment I think they've made from the South Laurel game. because their blitzes work so well. They blitzed Bryson Nance off the edge, I think, almost every single play this drive. That time it worked out perfect because it was a little inside handoff, and Bryson Nance was unblocked and already in the backfield. I like this that they're dialing up some of these blitzes because that's a way you can supplement that pressure, trying to confuse Wayne County's quarterback, and they're doing that so far. He's hitting his spots right now, but they need to make these little adjustments to take away those easy throws he's got in coordination with the blitzes they've got.
3rd and 6 for Wayne County. 2 receivers left and right. Garrett calls for it, dropping back, looking to pass, and overthrows his intended receiver, and we're going to have pass interference on Gilbert of North Laurel.
Ain't no way. I mean, I cannot believe that.
That was a very, very weak call right there.
Yeah, it was. I mean, Colton just played defense.
It was a jump ball.
Yeah, it was.
I mean, there's a jump ball going up for it, but yet, that was a free-for-all. That was 5 yards over top the receiver's head.
Yeah, that's exactly right. And, man, you hate that so much for Colton Gilbert because North Laurel called their defense perfect right there. They've shown 5- and 6-man blitzes the whole drive. Then they drop to 4 and drop a zone right there close to where that curl was that Wayne County's quarterback was continuing to throw to. So that was a great adjustment by North Laurel. Just kind of an unfortunate call.
1st and 10 for the Cardinals from their 41-yard line. Blitz showing.
They got it.
Garrett rolling out. And where's the intended receiver? That's past. That's intentional grounding. No, they got it past the line of scrimmage, I guess. Yeah,
got it. And it was, I mean, kind of close. But
yeah, that was close.
Close to that and close to a receiver too. It was kind of in that vicinity. He had to get rid of it because the blitz worked perfect there, man. I want to, as we go tonight, this is going to be fun to kind of diagnose what they're doing with some of these blitzes North Laurel is because they're doing it. It's very creative.
Garrett staying back in the gun, 2 receivers left and right. And
oh no.
Yep.
Oh man, man.
Yeah, that hard count caused North to jump right there. Zach Philpott. I think
it was every one of them.
Right.
It was the whole defensive line.
give them a 5. We're keeping them alive with penalties.
Yeah, we're killing them. Oh my gosh, I hate they got called for that because they were about to run a perfect stunt. That's what they were doing. They were about to run a heck of a stunt, and they got busted by the snap count. So.
And that's something we've talked about before. We saw this through one little stretch of the season, just a little bit anxious.
Had gum it.
The 2nd and 5 for the Cardinals. Garrett staying back in the gun, 2 receivers left and right. Takes a snap. Looking at the throw. Got a receiver open. And they're saying it's caught. Yes. Nice catch right there by number 4, Ian Tucker. Very impressive right there.
Yeah, I'm extremely impressed with that too, Joe. That was a heck of a throw. And really, it was or not a heck of a throw. It's kind of underthrown by Reese Garrett. Receiver just come back and made a great play on it.
Yeah, he made the play. Absolutely.
He made the play, yeah. That was a duck.
Move the chains again. Wayne County. Down in North Laurel territory. 3 receivers left, 1 right. And it's complete. Out to the 40, down to the 35, and down to the 34. Listen, that was complete right at the line of scrimmage, and that was just pure effort right there.
Yeah, you had a flurry of North Laurel defenders in the area. Just nobody could quite make the tackle. You had somebody swiping at it, trying to knock it down, and took a gamble and wasn't able to make the tackle because they went after the swap.
2nd and 2 from the North Laurel 34-yard line. And right there, that was all, offense moved right there, number 50.
Yeah, good job. Good eye, Joe.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Randy Hicks got called for that one.
So they give us one back. Thank you very much.
Back it up 5.
Thank you very much, Wayne County. I would be nervous, too, and trying to get up out of my stance quick if I was across from some of these defensive linemen, man. They got some dogs on this North Laurel front.
Well, you're absolutely correct. Second and 7 for Wayne County. Showing 3 receivers right, 1 left. Garrett with the snap, dropping back, looking to pass. Throwing deep. He's got a man open. Down at the 10, 5. Touchdown, Wayne County. North Laurel's number 30, Peyton Roberts, just got beat going down that sideline.
Like a drum, Joe. That was not good coverage by him. And he was in the area with the receiver kind of trailing him. And as that ball just kind of kept going, Peyton Roberts just really lost track of him and give up a touchdown, man. And gosh, that is not the start that North Laurel wanted. Having a third down, got busted on for PI down here, and yeah, just not a good start.
LaFavors on for the extra point. 15 of 21 on the season. Good snap. Kick is up. And it's good. What I'm seeing right now, Jared, is something we saw a couple of weeks ago when we were at
Southwestern, right?
At South. That is correct. We saw them come out. Basically, we're seeing an identical game being played right now that we saw at Southwestern. That they just didn't really come out with the fire. Basically, they didn't get off a bus.
No.
And, senior activity, senior night, emotional night for these kids, a lot going on, taking in a lot. But I'm not seeing the fire in them tonight that we have seen in the past.
No, we're not. And it's like they've not really got up for this game, right? That's what you're afraid of. And they still need to be. I mean, this isn't going to knock them out of the playoffs, but they need this game for their RPI and to feel good about themselves going into the playoffs. You don't want to be heading into the playoffs with a loss. I don't think that's the right way to go. They got still a lot to play for tonight, so you want to see them, hopefully try to get this turned around here as the game goes on.
Another line drive kick, and it's going to be North Laurel just does a really good job to fall on it out at the 42-yard line. I think that actually may have hit one of the up front guys from North Laurel.
It sure did, and Bryson Nance was able to just get on top of it. And I think that was an attempt at an onside by Wayne County, I believe, trying to steal possession.
I agree.
It was not well executed at all.
So basically, North Laurel starting from the same position that they started on the first drive of the game.
Absolutely excellent field position.
7-0 Wayne County on top of North Laurel. 1:53 left here in the first quarter. McCorder staying back in the gun. Robinson with it right up the middle. Cuts to the left, out to the 50, down to the 49. It'll be just about a yard shy of the first down. Nice pickup by Robinson.
Yeah, and man, Zach Philpott had a Wayne County defender absolutely compromised, jacked up, sledded all the way down to the line of scrimmage, or down to the line of game. That was a heck of a block by Zach Philpott, and Cooper Robinson can go back to the huddle. So thank you, Zach.
North Laurel showing two receivers to the left, one right. Robinson behind McCorder. Robinson gets it right up the gut, and he's across the 45 down to the 43-yard line. First down, North Laurel. Keep this momentum going right here.
Yeah.
Get the play in and go.
Yep, that's right.
Show some, some desperate measures here. Don't take so long to get the play off. I say, let's go. Keep this thing rolling. Don't stop.
Yep, I'm with you.
First and 10, North Laurel. Quarter to Robinson, and he's hit right at the line of scrimmage, and that is going to be all he gets. 45 seconds left here in the first quarter.
And those first two runs of this drive, man, you had some great push on the left side, particularly Zach Philpott and Peyton Collins over there on that left. Sorry, Braden Fultz on the other side. The right side, they didn't quite get the push on that play. Reese Sutton couldn't quite push them back.
North Laurel, probably last play of the quarter. Robinson, or pass is complete.
Perfect.
To Gilbert, out at the 40. And Gilbert caught the pass and started to step out of bounds and didn't, and to stop the clock. So Nelson had to burn a timeout.
Yeah, I know. That's not good.
No, he started to step out, and then he just all of a sudden stepped back in bounds. I don't know if he's just trying to make a play or what. And which I think, are they calling it the quarter?
Yeah, I believe so.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So that's going to do it for one. Wayne County with a 7-0 lead over North Laurel. Friday Night Lights is brought to you by North Laurel Nation, official home of the North Laurel Athletics and Jaguar Broadcasting Network alongside WJTE 98.5.
At London Power Equipment, power means service, power means protection, and most of all, power means power. Power. With technicians certified in Briggs, Kawasaki, Kohler, and Honda. And we offer for sale brands like Grasshopper, Simplicity, Echo, Husqvarna, DR, and Generac. We service and repair most outdoor power equipment brands. And if it's work gear, we've got you covered too. With arborist, forestry, and lineman gear. At 1680 Highway 192 East, we're open weekdays 8 to 5. With options for financing, we are locally owned and operated. Find LPE on Facebook or phone 606-389-5535 for London Power Equipment.
7-0. Wayne County on top of North Laurel. Facing a 3rd and 6. Quarter with it. Looks to throw. Moving to his right. And overthrows the intended number 1, Braxton Fultz. Had him, just led him a little bit too much.
That's exactly right. And, man, I like that play, running a little bootleg there, and you had Braxton Fultz was open. Man, just want to just take a little bit off of him and get it in there to him. But that was a good play. Good design play.
4th and 6 for North Laurel.
And this is go time for North Laurel. You gotta go for it here on this field position. I no need to punt it. You're not really gonna the 20 yards difference you're going to give up by not punting it is not worth it. So time to go for it.
Robinson gets it, running left, cuts upfield. He's got the first.
Man.
Down to the 30-yard line. Another big run right there by Cooper Robinson.
What a gutsy call by Steve Nelson to call a run on 4th and 6 like that. That is some serious belief in the left side of that offensive line. That's where they're having the most success tonight over there on Zach Philpott and Braxton Fultz's side. That's where we're going to see him run a lot, and he had confidence in them, and they picked it up. Man, that is a gutsy call. I don't believe I would have ran it on the 4th and 6 right there, but Steve Nelson did, and he believed.
1st and 10 from the Wayne County 30-yard line. McCorder going under center. One receiver left and right. Give it to Robinson. Up the middle. Going to give about 4 on the play. Saw a little movement up front from North Laurel's line, but there was no flags on the field.
I got to be thankful for that. We didn't need them to be in a 1st and 15. That would not have been good. Good run by Cooper Robinson there. That run was mostly on Cooper Robinson. Was stopped at the line of scrimmage, but lunged right at the last second to pick those 3 yards up.
2nd and 6 for the Jaguars. Second and 7. McCorder back under center. 9 seconds on the play clock. Right back to Robinson. Kicks it to the outside. And he's hit. Stays on his feet. Gets across the 25. And they're going to say he's down right at the 25-yard line.
And Zach Philpott is having a good night over there at left tackle. He had the Wayne County's left defensive end pushed about 5 yards away from the line of scrimmage. That is a heck of a block by Zach Philpott. And they're going to need him tonight. That left side, like I've been talking about, your right side is a little, not quite as good here. You're missing your starting right guard. So you want to run to that left side quite a bit, and they're doing that.
3rd and 5 for North Laurel. McCorder back in the shotgun. 2 receivers left and right. Robinson get it. Kicks it to the outside. That's the 20, 15. Cuts it back upfield. 10, 5. Touchdown, North Laurel. I tell you what, the man has showed up tonight. That Robinson is running the ball. He's started right where he left off last week.
Yeah, man, the senior is having a great night here on senior night. Cooper Robinson saw that run, wasn't going to work where it was designed up the middle, breaks it out to the right side, and then all these safeties and defensive backs are nowhere near as big as Cooper Robinson is, and they didn't stand a chance against him trying to tackle him.
Well, he has gotten so much stronger over the offseason, and right there it shows that he has.
Yep.
Options to hold.
Kick is up and right down the middle. It's good. This ball game's all tied up. I don't know. Coach Nelson, we said something at start of the third quarter, middle way through the third quarter, that we saw a different team come out on the field at Southwestern. And we was just joking. Whatever Coach Nelson said in the locker room at halftime at Southwestern, he needed to bottle it and save it. I think he may have opened that bottle over there at the end of that first quarter and let it spill out.
I believe he did, Joe. I think he told them all exactly what he thought, because it took him going to the locker room and doing it at Southwestern. Here it happened right on the sideline. So your offensive line come out and play very inspired and energized there. That is a sign of a little change in energy on that sideline. Now let's see how it looks on the defensive side. See what they can do with these blitzes and stuff that they're drawing up. See if they can't continue to make Wayne County's quarterback make some poor decisions under duress.
Back deep, Jaden Pendleton for Wayne County, along with number 4, Ian Tucker. Tucker's going to take it at the 15, out to the 20. And he's hit, taken down right at the 27-yard line. Tell you what, right there, number 22, Brody Pruitt, he was fired up over that one.
So, Richard, Brody Pruitt is a football player. He was born to play football, man. He made an excellent tackle right there. I talk about him just about every week, but I have to say it again. He's one of my favorite players to watch. He plays with a reckless abandon that only a linebacker can play with. He plays like he really don't care about his own health sometimes, and you can appreciate that if you're a coach.
1st and 10 from the Wayne County 28-yard line. Garrett staying back there in the shotgun. 3 receivers right and 1 left. Garrett mishandled that snap, and he went down to pick it up, didn't get picked up, and actually went down on one knee and fell on the ball. If he didn't do it when he did, North Laurel had opportunity to really get on that ball.
Yeah, because you had a couple guys coming off the edge and resetting up the middle. We're coming back there and going to grab that ball. If he left it on the ground, that was a good decision by him just to fall on it and cut his losses and don't let him score a touchdown off of that.
Loss of 6 on the play brings up 2nd and 16. 3 receivers right and 1 left. Garrett calls for it. It's complete out at the 18. Turns it up, 25, out to the 30, and he's taken down right there at the 30-yard line. That's another nice catch and run by number 4, Ian Tucker.
I wanted this to be a hold on one of these wide receivers over here. Yeah.
Yep.
That's exactly what it was. Okay. Because I was about to complain about the cornerbacks not getting off the block, and then I watched it, and he was getting held around the collar. You can't get off the block when you're getting held like that.
That is very true.
Yeah, on those screens, it comes down to those wide receivers keeping your cornerbacks off of, pretty much playing the offensive line over there. And that time, the receiver for Wayne County was absolutely holding the corner over there. I believe it's Gilbert he was holding. So that was a good call by the referees.
2nd and 26. Ball all the way back to the 17-yard line. No, 12-yard line of Wayne County. Garrett and Hancock. Garrett calls for it, rolling out to his left. Throws, it's complete. No.
Oh.
Right through the receiver's hands. That's one that Hancock would love to have back. I mean, he's done a fantastic job tonight. But here again, that field's a little bit wet.
Yeah.
And, when they take the snap, that ball's just, listen, you got to secure that thing. You've really got to grip it when you catch it.
Yeah, and Evans Zarate had a chance to pick there. He was playing the receiver, but where that got tipped, that was in the right position for an interception if you had another defender over there.
3rd and 26. Be a good time for a pick right here.
Oh, yeah.
Garrett calls for it, hands it off right up the middle, all the way out to the 21-yard line. That nice pickup right there by Hancock.
And, Joel, that was the punt before the punt right there. Wayne County knew that they were not going to get it throwing the ball, and they also weren't going to get it running the ball, so they weren't going to convert that 3rd down. So they just got a little run there, picked up a couple more yards, and decided to punt.
4th and 16.
4th and 16 for the Cardinals. McCorder back deep. Good snap. And over in punt. McCorder fields it at the 47, right up the middle. Runs into the back of his own player, Brody Pruitt, and going to be in Wayne County territory at the 41-yard line.
And that is excellent starting field position for North Laurel. Wayne County only gave up, or North Laurel, Wayne County only got about 30 yards of field position out of that, man. That was just not a great play for Wayne County. Great for North Laurel to get that far up the field, and credit to your defense to back them up that far and give your offense great field position like this.
7-7, 7:21 left here in the first half. 1st and 10 for the Jaguars. McCorder back in the shotgun. 2 receivers left and right. Robinson gets it. Cuts right up the middle. Cuts to the outside. That's Bryson Nance. Nance all the way down to the 30-yard line. Nice pickup right there by Bryson Nance.
And he was real patient in the backfield that time, Joe. The blocking was not quite there when he first got the ball. Kind of laid back, let his offensive lineman start making some moves. And that time you had big Zach Philpott pulling from his left tackle position in between right guard and right tackle, clearing out a lot of holes for Bryson Nance to run in and rewarding that patience.
1st and 10, North Laurel. From the Wayne County 30-yard line. 2 receivers left and right. Quarter keeps it right up the middle. He goes 25, 20, makes a move. 10, 5, touchdown. North Laurel, Jude McCorder from 30 yards out.
Oh, yeah. And, man, what a charge by the big number 66, Braden Fultz up the middle. Jude McCorder, he's got to slap him on the helmet, say thank you for all that space, and I'm going to go take this for a touchdown now. And one thing I love about Jude McCorder is when he feels like he's got a chance to score a touchdown, he puts his head down and starts running extremely hard like the Energizer Bunny. Man, what a run by an electric runner like Jude McCorder.
Extra points on the way, and right down the gut it goes. I'll tell you what, really impressed how Sawyer Miller has came on and picked up right where Cam Anderson left off.
Yeah, you've got to have these extra points as North Laurel. You got to have your extra points. You got to make them. And for a couple games there, it looked like we were going to have to go for 2 just about every time. But Miller has been just a revelation for this team, having a kicker that can make an extra point. And, that gives you a little leverage here inside the 10 if you really do need a field goal to have that. But it's huge to have those extra points. You got to have extra points. You can't win games. You can't go for 2 every time.
14-7. North Laurel regains the lead over top of Wayne County. 6:38 left here in the first half. Back deep for Wayne County, number 1, Jaden Pendleton, and number 4, Ian Tucker. Sawyer Miller on to kick it away. Miller moving. Nice line drive kick, and it's going to hit. And it's fielded down at the 10. Out to the 20, 25, 30. Staying on his feet. 35,
Whoa now.
39. Nice return right there by Pendleton of Wayne County.
Oh, man, that was –
And that comes after a mishandling of the kick as well.
There was a laundry list of missed tackles on that kickoff return for North Laurel. Oh, my gosh. That was almost a touchdown return.
I'll tell you what, he had only a couple guys in his way.
Yeah, he really did.
Really did.
Yep.
1st and 10, Wayne County from their own 39-yard line. Garrett back in the shotgun. 3 receivers left and 1 right. Dropping back, looking to pass. He's flushed out of the pocket, looks to run, and he's going to pick up about 2 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 8.
Yep, good tackle by Colton Gilbert right there. Or Caleb Roark, my bad. That's the second time we've seen him make a big tackle there. Kind of sneaking in there at that defensive end spot and filling in there from time to time. He plays very good from that spot.
Six minutes and counting here in the first half. 2nd and 7. Play clock down to 13. I believe they're just going to let it run down here.
Yeah, and their quarterback's over here has got some kind of trouble or something over on the sideline.
And Wayne County is going to burn a timeout. We're going to go with them. Friday Night Lights is brought to you by North Laurel Nation, official home of the North Laurel Athletics and the Jaguar Broadcasting Network alongside WJTE 98.5.
At E.C. Porter IGA in London, owners Stuart and Ernest Matt House have always took great pride in the fact that they're a locally owned business. And because of that commitment, they've taken great care of generations of local grocery customers. E.C. Porter IGA in East London on 4th Street, where we love our local student athletes and their families.
Tanya and her staff at Excel Physical Therapy stand ready to meet all your physical therapy needs, and they love to support the green and blue of North Laurel. See Tanya today across from North Laurel, Maine, CVS. John Root has proudly served as your Laurel County Sheriff for the past 15 years, and he gladly supports all of our area student athletes. Check out their new location at 1380 East Highway 192. At London Power Equipment, power means power, and getting to know Brad and Jessica Baker and their friendly staff equals savings for you, now supplying Ferris products. 2nd and 8 for Wayne County. Garrett takes a snap, dropping back to look to pass, and is complete at the 50. Heading up Tucker to the 49-yard line. First down, Wayne County. Too soft coverage.
Yeah, too soft coverage, and Wayne County defender there found the perfect little soft spot in the zones. Just turned around and caught a pretty easy curl. Man, you can't make it that easy on him.
In North Laurel territory, they spot the ball at the 48-yard line of the Jaguars. Two receivers to right hand, one to the left. Hands it off. Swinging out to the right, across the 45 to the 44. Number 23, Nathaniel Wright.
We haven't seen Wayne County run the ball a whole lot there. Good tackles by the linebackers to keep that one to just about a 4-yard gain. Man, on these passing downs like this is second something. They got to get a good pass rush here. That's very, very important.
2nd and 6 for the Cardinals. Wright and Hancock in the backfield with Garrett. Hands off to Hancock, and he's tripped up in the backfield, going to lose. No, they're going to say his knee did not come down.
Wow.
Well, I tell you what, I thought his knee hit back there at the 45-yard line.
I did too, Joe. It looked like the Gage Baker tripped him up enough where he was going to hit 45, but yeah, they give him a little bit better spot.
3rd and 5 for the Cardinals.
And your pass rushers, man, you got to pin your ears back right here and put some pressure on Garrett. Don't let him have an easy throw downfield. It comes down to you guys here on the defensive line.
2 receivers left, 2 right. Garrett dropping back, looking to pass, rolling out to his right. And we're going to have flags. That's going to be holding. Yeah. And Garrett just runs out of bounds back at the 47-yard line. And, you back them up 10 or you take the 4th down because it backs them up to the 47-yard line.
Gosh, this is an interesting decision, Joe. Decline.
They're declining it.
I'm good with that.
I am too.
Yeah,
I agree.
Just give them, you know what, what's at stake is 1 shot at 5 or 2 shots at 15. I think with this defense, as good as they're playing, the 1 shot at them gaining 5 yards is pretty good. And also the spot is going to be really good too here because taking the result of the play, they had run him out of bounds right there at the line to gain. So really taking the 4th down is a no-brainer.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So they had a 5-yard loss right off the bat.
Yeah, that's right.
4th and 10. 2 receivers left and right. Garrett dropping back, looking to pass. Looks across the middle. He's got a receiver open right there. And, yep. And I tell you, Tucker made one of those catches already tonight. I thought he had pulled another one out right there. It's going to be a turnover on downs by the Cardinals. North Laurel will take over with 3:15 left here in the first half. The ball on the North Laurel 48-yard line. Plenty of time to get something done.
Yep, that's exactly right, Joe. Got a lot of time here. You could run down and get a touchdown pretty easy with as electric as this offense has been these last couple drives. Bodes well for their chance to score a touchdown.
2 receivers left and right. McQuarter back in the shotgun. Gives it off to Robinson. Out to the 40, down to the 37-yard line. Pickup of about 14 on the plate for Cooper Robinson.
All right, good block. Reese Sutton, I had dogged on him earlier, said he wasn't blocking all that good. This time he proved us wrong. Blocked great right there. He's a great defensive lineman and kind of showing some skills here as an offensive lineman. You know, he's not going to play too many more games for the Jags just the rest of this playoffs, but at the college level, he's showing them, hey, man, I can play O-line too if y'all need me.
McQuarter takes a snap, right back to Robinson. Gets down across the 35. Brings up 2nd and 7.
He had a good hole there, but Wayne County, their defensive lineman, had just eat up enough blocks where nobody could quite get to that second level, get those linebackers off of Cooper. Robinson.
2:17 and counting in the first half. Two receivers left and right. McQuarter dropping back and looking to pass, and it's complete.
Oh,
and
man.
Tanner Houchins, nice reception, but he took a lick and knocked out of bounds about a yard shy of the first down.
Yeah,
that will stop the clock.
Man, Houchins caught the pass, but he paid the price. Took an absolute lick over there on the sideline. Y'all didn't quite give him the first down there. We were kind of shocked.
Yeah, he called it about a yard shy.
Yeah.
And just as soon as he called it, he took the hit.
Yep. Good throw by Juben Quarter right there. Hit Houchins. That's a hard throw over there. You don't have a big window to put it in. Put it just in the spot where Houchins could get it.
Quarter stand back in the shotgun. 2 receivers left and right. Robinson gets it and nothing there. Going to lose a yard. Brings up 4th and short.
All right. This is it. They're going to go for it here, but I don't know if you throw it or I'd say you stick with the running game and you run left and run behind that field pot and see what happens.
They're going to load up one side or the
other. Like we've seen.
Right here comes Brody Pruitt.
Yep, this is and Caleb Browart.
Yep.
And that's what they're going to do, Joe. That's their favorite thing. They love to do it on these kind of, I guess, your 2 yards to gain situations.
Yeah, they're going to just follow that Brody Pruitt and Gage Baker.
Sounds like a plan. That's probably what they're going to do.
30 seconds on the play clock. McQuarter going to stay in the shotgun and load up that left side. Lowers his head, and I tell you what, I don't think he got it.
Oh, you don't think he got it?
I tell you, that's going to be it's going to depend on the spot.
I think he had enough forward progress. Well, they're spotting him right here at the 28, and that's right where the line to gain is at.
Officials taking a good look, and we're going to have a measurement.
Oh, boy.
Jared, if I'm not wrong, this is only our second measurement of the season.
That's correct, Joe. That's exactly right. And I'm looking at it here on the screen, and, man, the nose is just across the 28, it looks like.
Right.
It's going to be tight. It's going to be tight. The one measurement we had before, they won it. So, hopefully they win this one right here, too. And this is a good timeout, too. This works for you. It's kind of official timeout. If you already gained it, the clock stopped.
1:07 left here in the second quarter. Watching the chain game. And that's going to be short. Yep. Turnover on downs.
Ah, man.
I tell you, that's something that we've really not seen happen this year. Generally, when they load up like that, North Laurel generally good for 2 or 3 yards.
Yeah, and Wayne County had shifted a lot of their defense the other way. You had, it looked like you had a hat advantage that side. That tells me that one of the defensive linemen for Wayne County got an absolute great head start off the line of scrimmage. Stop that. It's tough. But you don't leave Wayne County a whole lot of time to get anything going on offense here. They only got 1:07 to go, and all your pass rushers know that they don't have to worry about the run, so it's going to be very hard on Garrett here the inside of this minute.
1st and 10 for the Cardinals. From their own 33-yard line. Two receivers left and right. Garrett staying back in that shotgun. Hands it off, going right up the middle. Out to the 40. 45. Down to the 47-yard line. Tell you what, big-time run right there by Wayne County's number 5, Weston Hancock.
Yeah, and they had cleared out a gigantic hole in the middle of North Laurel's defense. And, man, it felt like the hell reset a little bit, but there was a big hole there for Hancock to run in.
1st and 10, Wayne County. Right back to Hancock, across the 50, 45, 40, 35, all the way down to the 33-yard line. Another big run right there by Hancock with 40.5 seconds left.
I think we're going to have
We do have the Hankies on the field.
Yeah.
Looks like they were bringing this one back.
Yeah.
Holding against Wayne County.
And that's a good call right there. And it really was a good play call by Wayne County, too. They saw that blitz that North Laurel had been liking to run there on the left side and ran a really patient run to let those blitzers get out of position, out of the run gaps, and it was a big run. But they held on it. That's probably a big reason why it went that much. They were holding inside for sure.
1st and 16 for the Cardinals, back in their own territory, spotted on the 42. Two receivers left and right. Garrett still looking to the sideline for the play. Play clock down to 8. Down to 5, takes the snap, low snap, and it's handed off right back there. Bryson Nance getting back there to Hancock. And I'm not so for sure on that snap. When he took that snap, he mishandled it. Did his knee touch the ground? But nonetheless, 4 seconds left here in the first half. And that's going to do it for the first half of football at North Laurel High School. North Laurel with a 14-7 lead over the Cardinals of Wayne County.
Life is full of surprises. Some good, some unexpected. That's why you need protection for your home, your car, and your family's future. I'm Agent Jimmy Storm, your local Kentucky Farm Bureau agent, and I'll help you find personalized coverage that fits your needs and your budget. Call me today at 606-528-2030 for a free quote and a peace of mind.
At Second Mile Behavioral Health, we're here for you in every way possible. We're trained professionals in the mental health field, and we care. We believe in targeted case management and community support. We assess cases like mental health, substance abuse, parenting, anger management, and domestic violence. We take your needs seriously. You can find us on social media or go to secondmilebehavioral.com. Our phone number, 606-657-5504. Matthew chapter 5, verse 41 says, "And whoever compels you to go 1 mile, go with him 2. That's us, Second Mile Behavioral Health.
XL Physical Therapy.
At 87 CVB Drive in London. Eliminate pain.
Improve mobility.
We even offer stroke recovery.
Sports recovery.
And we can help you avoid surgery in some cases. Take it from someone who knows. XL Physical Therapy is the best around. Phone 606-877-4673 or find XL Physical Therapy on Facebook. Let Tanya and her staff of caring professionals at XL Physical Therapy take care of you. Since 2010, John Root has proudly served as your Laurel County Sheriff, now ready to serve in their new location at 1380 East Highway 192 in London, Monday through Friday 8 to 4. John Root, providing a safe, secure place for the residents of and visitors to our fine county of Laurel, and he proudly supports all area youth activities. At EC Porter IGA in London, owners Stuart and Ernest Matt House have always took great pride in the fact that they're a locally owned business. And because of that commitment, they've taken great care of generations of local grocery customers. EC Porter IGA in East London on 4th Street, where we love our local student athletes and their families. Hey everyone, join Heaven's Hour with Elijah Jervis, Ethan Eversole, Jonathan Gibson, and JJ Combs each Saturday at 9 a.m. on 98.5 WJTE, The Light of London, and on Facebook and YouTube, where we break down the Word and bring it to life for you with Bible-based preaching and teaching for this generation. And he said unto them, Go ye into all the world and preach the gospel to every creature. Heaven's Hour each Saturday at 9, with an encore presentation at 9 p.m. on Sunday nights on 98.5 WJTE, The Light of London. At London Power Equipment, power means service, power means protection, and most of all, power means power. Power. With technicians certified in Briggs, Kawasaki, Kohler, and Honda. And we offer for sale brands like Grasshopper, Echo, Husqvarna, DR, and Generac. We service and repair most outdoor power equipment brands. And if it's work gear, we've got you covered too. With arborist, forestry, and lineman gear. At 1680 Highway 192 East, we're open weekdays 8 to 5. With options for financing, we are locally owned and operated. Find LPE on Facebook or phone 606-389-5535 for London Power Equipment.
Gondolier Italian Restaurant of London is a proud supporter of North Laurel Athletics. Locally owned and operated, Doyle Jones and his family and staff use only the freshest ingredients with the largest menu selection around. Here are just a few of the things folks are saying about Gondolier. Fast, friendly service. Everything was delicious. While another satisfied customer says great service and staff. The food is amazing and has yet to disappoint. GondelierofLondon.com. North Laurel and Gondolier are a winning team.
Who doesn't love a smile? At Dr. William Todd Petrie Dental, we care about you. While comparing costs for dental services, always read the fine print. At Petrie Dental, there are no hidden costs, and we are now accepting new patients. Plus, most major insurances are taken. Free exams, high-quality dentures. Don't wait. Petrie Dental, north of London on US 25, 606-843-6476. A proud supporter of North Laurel. Fat Butts Barbecue has a new location in London, just north of the Kentucky State Police Post. Find our amazing menu on Facebook and online at fatbuttsbbq.com. That's PHATBUTTZBBQ.com. Whether it's a hankin' for some loaded nachos or pulled pork or sliced beef, also don't forget our delicious blown-up burnt ends and our outstanding ranch-based potato salad. There are so many mouth-watering menu items you'll just have to taste and see for yourself. Fat Butts, lunch or dinner, US 25 north of London in the Pittsburgh Plaza. Phone 606-712-4026.
Life is full of surprises. Some good, some unexpected. That's why you need protection for your home, your car, and your family's future. I'm Agent Jimmy Storm, your local Kentucky Farm Bureau agent, and I'll help you find personalized coverage that fits your needs and your budget. Call me today at 606-528-2030 for a free quote and a peace of mind.
At Second Mile Behavioral Health, we're here for you in every way possible. We're trained professionals in the mental health field, and we care. We believe in targeted case management and community support. We assess cases like mental health, substance abuse, parenting, anger management, and domestic violence. We take your needs seriously. You can find us on social media or go to secondmilebehavioral.com. Our phone number, 606-657-5504. Matthew chapter 5 verse 41 says, "And whoever compels you to go 1 mile, go with him 2. That's us, Second Mile Behavioral Health.
Excel Physical Therapy.
At 87 CVB Drive in London. Eliminate pain.
Improve mobility.
We even offer stroke recovery.
sports recovery.
And we can help you avoid surgery in some cases. Take it from someone who knows. XL Physical Therapy is the best around. Phone 606-877-4673 or find XL Physical Therapy on Facebook. Let Tanya and her staff of caring professionals at XL Physical Therapy take care of you. Since 2010, John Root has proudly served as your Laurel County Sheriff, now ready to serve in their new location at 1380 East Highway 192 in London, Monday through Friday, 8 to 4. John Root, providing a safe, secure place for the residents of and visitors to our fine county of Laurel, and he proudly supports all area youth activities. At E.C. Porter IGA in London, owners Stuart and Ernest Matt House have always took great pride in the fact that they're a locally owned business. And because of that commitment, they've taken great care of generations of local grocery customers. E.C. Porter IGA in East London on 4th Street, where we love our local student athletes and their families. Hey everyone, join Heaven's Hour with Elijah Jervis, Ethan Eversole, Jonathan Gibson, and J.J. Combs each Saturday at 9 a.m. on 98.5 WJTE, The Light of London, and on Facebook and YouTube, where we break down the Word and bring it to life for you with Bible-based preaching and teaching for this generation. And he said unto them, Go ye into all the world and preach the gospel to every creature. Heaven's Hour each Saturday at 9, with an encore presentation at 9 p.m. on Sunday nights on 98.5 WJTE, The Light of London. At London Power Equipment, power means service, power means protection, and most of all, power means power. Power. With technicians certified in Briggs, Kawasaki, Kohler, and Honda. And we offer for sale brands like Grasshopper, Echo, Husqvarna, DR, and Generac. We service and repair most outdoor power equipment brands. And if it's work gear, we've got you covered too. With Arborist, Forestry, and Lineman gear. At 1680 Highway 192 East, we're open weekdays 8 to 5. With options for financing, we are locally owned and operated. Find LPE on Facebook or phone 606-389-5535 for London Power Equipment.
Gondolier Italian Restaurant of London is a proud supporter of North Laurel Athletics. Locally owned and operated, Doyle Jones and his family and staff use only the freshest ingredients with the largest menu selection around. Here are just a few of the things folks are saying about Gondolier. Fast, friendly service. Everything was delicious. While another satisfied customer says great service and staff. The food is amazing and has yet to disappoint. GondelierofLondon.com. North Laurel and Gondolier are a winning team.
Who doesn't love a smile? At Dr. William Todd Petrie Dental, we care about you. While comparing costs for dental services, always read the fine print. At Petrie Dental, there are no hidden costs, and we are now accepting new patients. Plus, most major insurances are taken. Free exams, high-quality dentures. Don't wait. Petrie Dental, north of London on US 25, 606-843-6476. A proud supporter of North Laurel. Fat Butts Barbecue has a new location in London, just north of the Kentucky State Police Post. Find our amazing menu on Facebook and online at fatbuttsbbq.com. That's PHATBUTTZBBQ.com. Whether it's a hankin' for some loaded nachos or pulled pork or sliced beef. Also, don't forget our delicious blown-up burnt-ends and our outstanding ranch-based potato salad. There are so many mouth-watering menu items you'll just have to taste and see for yourself. Fat Butts, lunch or dinner, US 25 north of London in the Pittsburgh Plaza. Phone 606-712-4026.
Yeah, yes, sir. Hang out, whatever.
At London Power Equipment, power means service, power means protection, and most of all, power means power. Power. With technicians certified in Briggs, Kawasaki, Kohler, and Honda. And we offer for sale brands like Grasshopper, Echo, Husqvarna, DR, and Generac. We service and repair most outdoor power equipment brands. And if it's work gear, we've got you covered too. With Arborist, Forestry, and Lineman gear. At 1680 Highway 192 East, we're open weekdays 8 to 5. With options for financing, financing. We are locally owned and operated. Find LPE on Facebook or phone 606-389-5535 for London Power Equipment. Since 2010, John Root has proudly served as your Laurel County Sheriff, now ready to serve in their new location at 1380 East Highway 192 in London, Monday through Friday, 8 to 4. John Root, providing a safe, secure place for the residents of and visitors to our fine county of Laurel, and he proudly supports all area youth activities. At E.C. Porter IGA in London, owners Stuart and Ernest Matt House have always took great pride in the fact that they're a locally owned business. And because of that commitment, they've taken great care of generations of local grocery customers. E.C. Porter IGA in East London on 4th Street, where we love our local student athletes and their families.
Welcome back to North Laurel. North Laurel 14-7 over Wayne County as we are at the half. We saw North Laurel come out in that first possession of the game and really put a really good drive together. And they get down to the 10-yard line and everything just stalled out. Looking really good, but stalled out and turned it over on downs. Wayne County puts a really good drive together. Goes down, puts 7 on the board. We find ourselves down 7.
Right, yeah, and it's you're not feeling good about North Forest. Oh my gosh,
well,
we come out here and had 2 really bad drives. Yeah,
watching the body language of the players, it like we said, it was like what we saw at Southwestern last week or a couple weeks ago. It was not this North Laurel team. Still the same thing, same results throughout the first quarter, and. Into that first quarter, we talked about Coach Nelson unbottling something, and whatever it is, it seemed to work. They got their act together, took the ball down the field. Robinson took it for a long touchdown run, put it up, tie this game up, 7-all. And then we see McCorder just bust it loose for a 30-yard touchdown run. We see this team, they can strike at any time. You just really never know. It seems like we've seen it all year long. They're at the 30, they're at the 40, and then we'll see Robinson, McCorder, one of the two. All of a sudden, they're gone. They're gone for 6.
Yeah, man, 2 big, gigantic runs busted by them today thus far, and that's a credit. That's your speed showing by those running backs. Man, they absolutely can run like the wind, but their offensive line is clearing out a lot of holes tonight against this Wayne County team. And see, the thing about North Laurel is they are bigger than just about every team they play, and they're bigger than Wayne County again tonight. And they're able to clear out holes for Jude and Cooper and Bryson to use all that speed that they've got and score those big, long touchdowns like we've seen. It's really impressive to watch them control the ground game. They don't have to lean on the passing game any, and that's a good thing. Those passing game concepts, you want to kind of keep those hidden as it goes. As the year goes on, you don't want to show your playoff opponents what kind of passing concepts you've got going on. And, being able to run the ball like that, it allows you to hide that and not have to lean on them.
And that's something, the passing game, North Laurel is really relying heavy on that running game, but the passing game just really has not been good and sharp tonight. But how much do you show tonight?
Yeah, you're not going to show a whole lot, especially against a team that you feel like you can kind of run over. You're not going to show a ton in your passing game. They've had open receivers, and we've seen a couple pretty good throws by Jude. We've seen a couple overthrows. But, no big deal. He'll get all that lined out heading into Madison Southern next week and be just fine and hopefully be good for the rest of tonight as well.
Hey, the big thing you want to do, we talked earlier, this is a not important game, but it is an important game. As you talked about the RPI, really want to put some points up on the board. But, the biggest thing I see, you want to get out of this game injury-free.
Yeah, that's you're exactly right, Joel. So, you don't want to see anybody get hurt. And if you end up being up 2 or 3 scores, you want to get up big enough in this game where you don't have to play your players 20 snaps in the fourth quarter. Like, you want to be able to do that. So maybe North Laurel get in that spot where they don't have to. But, yeah, you don't want to have any injuries because I don't know that this team could stand many more than they already have. They're already missing 3 starters on offense. I don't know that they can really handle that. And, they're forcing one of their defensive starters to play both ways. Reese hadn't done that all year and is now having to do that where they don't have, their starting right guard, Colton Prime. You want to come out of here with no injuries. That way, when you're heading into that playoff game against Madison Southern next week here at home, you're fully healthy. And hopefully they don't have any injuries.
And hopefully, we can get everybody back, get Noble back, give us that other receiver, that other option at receiver out there. Cam Anderson is still a question mark, possibly next week, but even more possible in 2 weeks.
Really? Right. Well, that makes sense. The collarbone injury is usually it's a 6 to 8 week injury, especially if I don't remember if he'd had a plate put in or what, but it's a 6 to 8 week injury. So, and that's about right. He suffered that injury, I think, about a month ago. So that will be right on target with him coming back and it making sense and him being able to play and not worry about re-injuring that collarbone because Cam has to come back and play basketball here in the winter. So he can't come back out here and risk getting hurt with his collarbone again and then missing the first part of the basketball season and be behind the 8 ball there. So they want to manage that. I think that was a big part of why he wasn't playing was to make sure he didn't re-injure that collarbone. But it being a 6 to 8 week injury, it makes a ton of sense for him to be back next week.
But the word I got, if he does get back, he will only be kicking extra points, field goals.
And that way you're taking all the risk out, thinking that, he has it's less likely he gets hit on an extra point because if he plays receiver, he's going to get hit all the time. So, that makes a lot of sense and just kind of protect that collarbone.
Pendleton and Tucker back deep for Wayne County as we get set to start this third quarter. Sawyer Miller on to kick it away for North Laurel. North Laurel hanging on a 14-7 lead. We'll see if Coach Nelson got their attention here at the half. We'll see that real early on this defensive side, I think.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, we'll see if he pulled the paint out of the locker room.
There's the kick, and just a little pooch kick. It's going to hit it to 30. Fielded at the 27, out to the 40. And that's where he's going to be pushed out of bounds.
Tucker on the return from Miller.
An excellent start field position for Wayne County. My goodness. Your kickoff team is
I think he hit that one. I think he really got underneath that one and it just popped up on him.
Yeah, just did not quite make it as far as he wanted to. And put the kickoff team in a bad spot there.
Good field position for Wayne County starting on their own 41-yard line. First and 10 for the Cardinals. 3 receivers right, 1 left. Garrett stand back in the shotgun. Blitzing from the outside and was holding on Nance. Didn't get it called. And right there, nice defense by Cooper Robinson, knocking that one away from the intended receiver, number 4, Tucker.
And I'm perplexed at what Garrett had going on there because he had an open receiver, number 15. That's Dawson Crouch was open below where Cooper Robinson was at, forcing that incompletion. I don't know why he didn't throw it there. It didn't make a lot of sense.
Second and 10 for Wayne County. Sending 3 to the right, 1 to the left. Garrett staying back in that shotgun. That's where he's been all night. Looking to pass, and it's complete at the 49, across the 50, and he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. First down, Wayne County.
So you've got to give a call to Reese Garrett here for Wayne County. They're giving up too much space, but the thing here is where they're blitzing 5, they're giving up a zone. Reese Garrett is finding where they're giving that zone up at, and it seems to be the opposite of the blitz. Usually it's the other way around. Usually it's right over top of the blitz is where the weak spot is, but for North Laurel, it's on the other side. He's identified that 2 or 3 times here against the blitz.
First and 10 from the North Laurel 45-yard line. 3 receivers left and 1 right. Straight up the middle is Hancock down to the 39. Pickup of 6 on the play brings up 2nd and 4.
And just not a lot of push up front on that run play right there for North Laurel. It's like they kind of were expecting the pass. They had seen a whole lot of passing here recently and really expected another pass and got a run put on them.
North Laurel's got to tighten this defense up.
Yeah, playing up on the line of scrimmage. I agree.
Make them beat you deep. 2 receivers left and right. It's complete down at the 35-yard line to number 32, Bryce LaFavors. We're getting them 15 yards off the line of scrimmage.
That's rough, and that could not have been an easier pitch and catch for Garrett and LaFavors right there.
Another first down for Wayne County on the North Laurel 34-yard line. Wayne County putting a nice drive together in this first possession of the third quarter. 3 receivers right and 1 to the left. Garrett rolling out to his right. Looks to throw. He's got a receiver open down at the 22-yard line. And he could not pull that one in. I tell you, that was North Laurel got a break right there. LaFavors couldn't pull that one in.
Yeah, he couldn't. I mean, you had 4 North Laurel defenders almost in the area. There were 4 of them almost. It was like they had 4 corners around that one little curl route, or 4 defenders around that curl. And he whipped it in there. I'm shocked the receiver didn't come down with that one. That was a good throw by Reese Garrett. And North Laurel, they know that's where they want to go. They've seen them do that a ton over there, and that they shifted a ton of coverage that way. They just got to shift it a little bit more.
I'll tell you, I'm really impressed with this freshman.
Yeah, he's playing good just to be a freshman.
2 receivers left and right. Eric calls for it. Hands it off right up the middle to Hancock, and he's going to be hit at the line of scrimmage.
And there's big number 75.
Reese Sutton.
Yeah, he's the one that had been getting hit hard there in the middle. That time he stood up, got off the block, held it to a minimal gain. Wayne County had been taking on Reese Sutton there. They've took him on a couple times and gained yards. That time Reese stood up and said, "You know what? I'm the man. I'm going to make a tackle right here," and he did.
Third and 11 for Wayne County. Garrett dropping back, looks pass. He's got a receiver open at the 30, and he had to go down low to catch him. It was still a nice reception by number 15, Dawson Crouch.
And Garrett's getting a ton of pressure put on him from the edges. That time it was Gage Baker and Kingston Reams. And there's a lot of times on these third downs he's been backpedaling and causing underthrows for himself. That was going to be, that was going to put him in a 3rd and 3, but the underthrow puts him in a 4th and 8. So Garrett, that pressure from North Laurel's defense is causing him to underthrow the ball.
4th and 8 for Wayne County. Hancock to the right of Garrett. North Laurel coming up, playing man-to-man right off the line of scrimmage. Garrett dropping back, looking to pass. He's flushed out of the pocket, and he's going to be taken down way back at the 50-yard line.
What a play.
17-yard loss on turnover on down. That's not what you want to do at any point in time. Getting in the backfield right there was North Laurel's number 52, Kingston Reams.
Yeah, that was Kingston Reams over there on the left side, and Garrett had rolled that way, and then you got him in a contain right there off the edge, and he ran right into it, and he had nowhere to go. He couldn't escape the grasp of Kingston Reams.
1st and 10, North Laurel from their own 48-yard line.
Turned into Mel Tillis right there, Joe. I started stuttering like crazy.
Quarter going under center, high formation. 1 receiver to the right. Robinson with it right up the middle, and not much there. You're going to give him 1.
Colton Gilbert jumped straight up in the air on that play over here at wide receiver. I ain't sure what all that was about. He jumped straight up in the air. But yeah, not a lot of to gain up there. See they've been having success bumping those outside. You want to see Cooper Robinson probably do that again. Try to bust it outside again, because the inside of their defense.
That's where they've had the most success, is kicking it to the outside.
The edges. That's right.
2nd and 9 for the Jaguars. Going back to that I formation. Same look. Gilbert to the near side. Quarterback under center. Right back to Robinson. Here we go, trying to kick it outside. Cuts it back upside across the 50. Taken down at the 47-yard line. Pickup of 2. Brings up 3rd and 6.
And Cooper Robinson, that was a perfect
35.
That was a perfect use of Brody Pruitt there at the fullback position. just kind of letting him get far enough outside, pushing those defenders outside and cutting back inside of him. Great job by Cooper Robinson and Brody Pruitt to come together and put them in a 3rd and 5. And they're in this I form, man. They're wanting to power down on this Wayne County team. Now they're in the gun, but they were in the I form trying to power them over.
2 receivers left and right. Robinson to the left of McCorder. Goes back to Robinson right up the middle. Out to the 40. Staying on his feet. Down to the 36-yard line. Pick up a 10. First down. North Laurel. Another big run by Cooper Robinson.
Good block, Reese Sutton and Peyton Collins are over on the right side, man. You got to be jacked up about that. And yep, Cooper Robinson with a big, strong run too, breaking the tackle there on the way.
1st and 10 from the Wayne County 36-yard line. 2 receivers left and right. Quarter takes a snap, keeps it, going right up the middle. Gets down to the 30, down to the 28-yard line.
Oh,
be
my
about
God.
2 yards shy of the first down, but we've got flags.
The screams holding right here. It just screams it.
They're going to march it face mask. Wayne County.
Oh, my bad. I'm sorry, North Laurel offensive line. My bad, guys. Y'all didn't hold nobody. They were the one that got the infraction against them.
That takes it all the way down to the Wayne County 14-yard line.
I'm going to get some hate mail from the offensive line saying we did not hold.
Nance and Robinson in the backfield. Nance with it, right up the middle. Gets down to the 10, stays on his feet, and gets down to the 6-yard line. Big run right there by Bryson Nance. Never gave up on it.
Like a split back look there for North Laurel. Not something we see all the time. It's kind of like a pick your poison kind of offense. If you're Wayne County, you pick Cooper Robinson to try to stop his side of the split back. Well, you got to deal with Bryson Nance.
14-7, 5:15 left here in the third. Second and a long 4 for North Laurel. Nance to the left of McCorder, Robinson to the right. McCorder keeps it, cuts it up the gut, down to the 2-yard line. That's going to be enough for a first down North Laurel. It's going to be 1st and goal for the Jaguars.
Man, great read by Drew McCorder there. That run was not designed to go to the inside. It was an outside run the whole way, and he saw a little bit of crease there inside, took it and ran with it and got a big gain.
Stay with that same look. I tell you what, I really like this formation.
Yeah.
Robinson gets it. Dives forward and no signal. He's just shy. He's the ball is just within inches of the goal line.
It was his helmet. His helmet was the only thing that broke the plane. It didn't quite break the plane with the football. But yeah, that's that split back look. I like that, Joe. That's something very creative for this offensive coaching staff. Hadn't seen that a whole lot. And in that, you get Bryson Nance kind of playing the fullback position from the shotgun. It's really, really pretty cool.
2nd and inches for the Jaguars. Gilbert splits out wide right. Robinson dives, and right there he is. No signal. He's halfway in the end zone.
His whole body was in the end zone.
There it is, finally. Touchdown, North Laurel. Listen, we don't have the best angle on it, but we could see half of him land in the end zone. I don't know. Officials a little slow on calling that one.
Yeah, they were. We ain't that far away now. I mean, I know you're right. We don't have the greatest angle, but it was pretty obvious there was a white ball carrier, or ball carrier with white on across the plane. It's pretty easy.
2nd rushing touchdown by Robinson tonight. Extra point is up, right down the middle. I tell you here, we see North Laurel putting these long, sustained drives together. We've seen it all season long. They just run off a ton of clock.
Yeah, I think they got it back with about 9 minutes left in the third quarter and ran about 6 minutes off. And you're going to do that when you don't put the ball in the air and have those incompletions, and then on top of that, keep everything pretty much inside the hashes on all your runs. Yeah, you're going to run a ton of clock off, and that is just a huge advantage for North Laurel because that keeps those defensive players fresh. In high school, it's not a gigantic advantage because a lot of players are playing two ways, but there's still some of those that are not all playing on offense. So you're keeping them fresh, and you're limiting Wayne County's opportunity to come back. That's an excellent advantage for North Laurel to have, to be able to run the ball as good as they do. You can't control the clock with anything better than when you run the ball.
Back deep for Wayne County, Pendleton and Tucker. We'll see Gilbert really get a good foot on this one. There it is. That's a good line drive kick. It's going to hit it down to 20, skip down to the 12. Swinging out to the right is Pendleton on his feet, and he's going to be taken down at the 28, and flags are flying. E.C. Porter, IGA in London, owners Stewart and Ernest Madhouse have always took great pride in the fact that they're a locally owned business, and because of that commitment, they have taken great care of the generations of local grocery customers. IGA in East London on 4th Street. We love our local student athletes. Unsportsmanlike against Wayne County.
Well,
newest local Kentucky Farm Bureau agent Jimmy Storm stands ready to assist you with any and all of your insurance needs. Jimmy is a North Laurel alum, and Farm Bureau is your place for insurance. Kentucky Farm Bureau agent Jimmy Storm, located in Southern Laurel County, proudly supports North Laurel athletics. Second Mile Behavioral Health welcomes you to the broadcast of North Laurel football. The great staff here takes care in assessing your needs through positive, uplifting consultation, and they are proud to back the blue and green of North Laurel. 1st and 10, Wayne County, 3 receivers right, 1 left. Garrett back in the gun, looking to pass. Got a receiver open across the middle at the 25. Still on his feet out to the 30, 35, 40, and he's taken out of bounds at the 42-yard line. Ian Tucker on the reception.
That's the middle of the defense, Joe, like we talk about there. They struggled that time. And then you didn't tackle. That's hard. You got to tackle. They had people in the area, just couldn't quite get to him. You got to be able to tackle.
Sorry, you just stop the clock prior to
1st and 10 from the Wayne County 42-yard line. North Laurel on top, 21-7. Three receivers right, 1 left. Garrison looks to pass, and right there it's going to be that. I agree with that. Reason being, there's going to be pass interference called on Evan Zarate. He had his left arm wrapped around the body of the intended receiver.
I can get behind that. I think that's fair. That's fair. Yeah, Zarate was just there. Yeah, that's right. Man, that's a couple pretty, it's a big chunk gain and then a penalty here for North Laurel. And now you're looking at Wayne County being on your side of the field here in the enemy territory, into your territory.
First and 10 for the Cardinals in North Laurel territory. Garrison hands off to Hancock, out across the 40, staying on his feet, all the way down to the 37-yard line. Next week, North Laurel will be taking on Madison Southern right here at North Laurel in the first round of the playoffs. Kind of look back at their schedule. Madison Southern going into tonight's game against Whitley County at home. 2 wins on the season. They defeated Henry Clay, and the other being East Jessamine. They did play Wayne County, looks like, and Wayne County defeated them 17-6.
Yeah, man, Madison Southern, they are in the bottom part of RPI. And
Garrison got an intended receiver wide open down at the 15, and the ball just a little bit high.
Yeah, and it's a good thing it was a little bit high, because if that had been on target, You had number 1 Braxton Fultz all over that one in the middle of that defense. That's a great read by him to get back on top of that route. Seeing the quarterback throwing it down there. Great read by Braxton Fultz. Almost came down with, I think it would be like his 3rd interception of the year. You know, he's had a few.
3rd and 4 for Wayne County. 2 receivers left and right. You got to get up tight. Get up on the line of scrimmage. There we go.
Like it hurt you.
Garrison taking the snap. Looking to throw. Got a receiver open. Oh, nearly intercepted right there by North Laurel's Braxton Fultz.
And Braxton Fultz had seen that curl route next to him enough. And he finally got on it that time, anticipated it, and almost, if he would have caught that, he would still be running right now and you'd be calling a pick 6. He almost got him a pick 6. See, Wayne County, their offense really is limited to just that. It's really on the right side over there. They just love to run that little spot-up curl route. North Laurel, that should be easy. They finally kind of caught on to that, and they got a good read on it, it looks like. So Wayne County's going to have to do something else.
4th and 4 for the Cardinals. 2 receivers left and right. Garrison taking the snap, dropping back. And just about another pick right there. I tell you what, Fultz and Robinson, either one had an opportunity at that one, but nonetheless, Wayne County turns it over on downs. North Laurel football.
Yep, and man, good play by Gage Baker right there, coming off of the edge, putting pressure on Garrett too to force. Just he had to get rid of the ball because he had Baker bearing down on him, and it was into traffic too. That is the defensive line and the coverage coming together to make a stop right there. They'd seen enough of those little spot up curl routes on the hash marks. Finally shut them down with the pass rush and their zones kind of moving over.
21-7, North Laurel on top. 1:38 left here in the 3rd. North Laurel from their own 37-yard line. Quarter to Robinson, trying to kick it outside, and he's going to go down for about a 1-yard loss. Nothing there.
Yeah, there wasn't anything up the middle or to the outside. You had those linebackers red that Cooper Robinson was going to bounce it outside and ran with him. He was very close with his speed to outrunning him to the edge, just couldn't quite get it done.
2nd and 11 for North Laurel. Two receivers to the left, one to the right. Back to Nance. Looks for a place to go, and there just was nothing there. Going to get back to the original line of scrimmage. Brings up 3rd and 10.
Yeah, and that run felt like it took forever to develop too. Bryson was, and that's something Bryson has in his favor. He's a very patient runner, and was waiting for some of those holes to open up. None of them ever did.
27 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter. North Laurel facing a 3rd and 10. Two receivers left and right. Robinson to the left of McQuarter. Quarter dropping back, looking to pass. Looking deep. He's got a receiver. And it's
oh man.
Braxton Fultz had it in his hands down at the 27-yard lines, goes to the ground on his back, and when he hits the ground, it pops loose.
Yep. When you're a receiver, buddy, you've got to catch those. You can't bring those into your body like that. You've got to keep some separation, some space between your hands and your body, because otherwise you'll have that right there where it pops out as your body kind of has that reverberation off the ground. It pops it out. Man, that was a good throw by Drew McQuarter right in the breadbasket. Braxton Fultz just could not quite keep it corralled.
Ian Tucker back deep, standing on their own 32-yard line, waiting the punt from Jude McQuarter. And over in punt, it's going to be caught at the 35. And he gets it out to the 45, to the 50, 45, 40. And right there, he's finally taken down in North Laurel territory by number 1, Braxton Fultz.
And he had a lot of people that were about to tackle him.
And that is going to do it for 3 quarters here at North Laurel. North Laurel hanging on to a 21-7 lead. Friday Night Lights is brought to you by North Laurel Nation, official home of North Laurel Athletics and the Jaguar Broadcasting Network, alongside WJT 98.5.
Since 2010, John Root has proudly served as your Laurel County Sheriff, now ready to serve in their new location at 1380 East Highway 192 in London. Monday through Friday, 8 to 4. John Root, providing a safe, secure place for the residents of and visitors to our fine county of Laurel, and he proudly supports all area youth activities.
21-7 as we get set for the fourth quarter. Coming up next week, first round of the playoffs. North Laurel will be back right here taking on Madison Southern. Already had one encounter with a Madison County team. North Laurel goes up to Madison Central and took care of business. It went down to the wire, but North Laurel comes out with a 9-7 win at Madison Central.
And that's a big reason why. That's a part of why their RPI is so high, because Madison Central ended up winning or only losing 2 games. So that factored into their RPI and kind of bumped it up a little bit. And Madison Central, they're a good team.
First and 10, Wayne County from North Laurel 40-yard line. 3 receivers left and 1 right. Hancock in the backfield alongside Garrison. 15 seconds on the play clock. Hancock moves over to the left. Garrison calls for it. He's going to keep it, go right up the middle. Stays on his feet, gets down to the 37-yard line. Pick up a 3, brings up 2nd and 7 for the Cardinals.
Gage Baker made the tackle on the backdoor rush right there. Disengaged from that block and was able to grab Garrett as he was running up the left side there. Good play by Gage Baker.
Crosstown rival South Laurel idle this week. They used that bye for the last of the season. Garrison dropping back, looking pass receiver. The ball gets batted down. I don't know who got their paw on that one. I don't know if it was Sutton or Baker.
I think we're going with Gage Baker. They're high-fiving him, so we're going to say he's the one that got it. He stuck him big paws up, man. That's a big advantage for those defensive linemen. When you can anticipate that the pass is coming out and get your hands up there and knock a ball down, that's a free deflection for your defense they didn't have to get.
3rd and 7 for Wayne County. Garrison calls for it, hands it off to Hancock, going right up the middle, stays on his feet, gets across the 30, and that's going to be a first down, Wayne County.
Man, the middle of North Laurel's defense is having a hard time. And the 2 defensive tackle spots are struggling. They were both pushed off the line of scrimmage pretty hard right there. And some of that's those double teams and stuff. But man, they gotta kind of man up and inside down there and stop these inside runs.
1st and 10 from the North Laurel 29-yard line. Three receivers right and 1 left. Garrison looking to throw. He's pushed out of the pocket, and it's complete down at the 28-yard line. And they're going to say the one official's on the 29, one's on the 28. Now the other one moves to the 28, pickup of 2 on the play.
Yep, and Griffin he's never been able to get set in the pocket and really throw anything. It's always been on the move with somebody in front of him. So it's impressive that Griffin's completed as many passes as he does. But those right there, those are, North Laurel needs to get all kinds of passes like that, putting pressure on Griffin and making him underthrow balls like that.
We've not got a whole lot of pressure on Garrison tonight. We got that one big turnover on downs. We need to get right there. Intercepted down at the 20. There's your man, number 22, Pruitt. Takes it all the way back to the 43-yard line.
Perfect throw. Perfect throw by Griffin right through Brody Pruitt.
First interception on the night by Reese Garrett. 12th on the season.
Well, we've collectively called him about 4 different names now, but Garrett that was a bad throw by him. But it's a good adjustment by North Laurel. They know what they want to do. Wayne County's offense is extremely one-dimensional there on the offensive side in their passing game. They just love spot-up curl routes at the line of scrimmage. And that time he dropped Brody Pruitt underneath it. That's the easiest catch of Brody Pruitt's life.
1st and 10 for North Laurel from their own 42-yard line. McCorder back in the shotgun. Two receivers left and right. Robinson behind him. Robinson gets it right up the middle. Down to the 50. And he's upended all the way down to the 45. Pickup of 13 on the play. First down, North Laurel.
Man, Cooper Robinson liked what he saw in front of him. All that confidence leads to speed, especially in those moments right there. You've got to hit those holes with confidence, know that you've got space. Cooper Robinson did it right there. Good job by the offensive line and Cooper Robinson.
First and 10 from the Wayne County 45-yard line. Right back to Robinson they go. Lowers his head, gets down to the 40, pickup of 5 for Cooper Robinson.
And you can kind of feel where we're heading here with this North Laurel team. They are going to lean on Cooper Robinson here inside of 9 minutes, try to run as much of this clock off and let that big offensive line and Cooper Robinson try to dominate Wayne County front and put another 7 on the board and try to put this game out of reach for Wayne County.
Tell you what, we went over Wayne County last year and really good ball game. North Laurel come away with a 21-14 lead.
Yeah,
Wayne County, a really, really good ball team last year.
Yeah, they were.
2nd and 5 for the Jaguars. 2 receivers left and right. Robinson got it. Lowers his head. Stays on his feet. And they're going to spot him down at the 38-yard line. 3rd and 3 for the Jaguars.
That was a good, strong run by Cooper Robinson there, too. Lowered his head, fought through that contact to pick up 2 or 3 more yards for his team, put him in a 3rd and manager.
Wayne County went 8-4 last year.
Yeah. That was one win. We felt really good about this North Laurel team after that win.
McCorder keeps it. Heads upfield across the 35. Down to the 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5-foot race. McCorder wins it. Touchdown, North Laurel.
Man, you give Dude McCorder just a little bit of daylight.
He sees the open field. He knows where to go.
Yep, and nobody's going to beat him in a foot race to the pylon right there. You mentioned the foot race. Nobody's beating Jude McCorder, man. What a weapon to have back there at quarterback, and puts it a 3-score lead here with 7 minutes to go. Wayne County's going to have a hard time getting back in this game.
27-7. Looking to add one more. 7:40 left here in the 4th. Miller on for the extra point. And it's no good.
Oh,
he kind of pulled it to the left.
Yeah.
But nonetheless, North Laurel 27-7 lead, 7:40 left here in the ball game. Really good, impressive drive put together. Defense come up strong. Here again, Coach Nelson's open bottle in the locker room of whatever he comes out of that bottle tends to work. We've seen it twice.
Yeah. I wish it would come out of that bottle before the game so he didn't have these slow starts, but sometimes it happens. But he can get them. He's got his finger on the pulse of this team. He can get them lined out when they get moments like that where they may come out a little bit sluggish. And we've seen them even be kind of sluggish at times in the second half too, but they've always dug in and got stops when they needed them. So, yeah, Stephen Nelson doing a great job motivating this team. That's one of the big key attributes as a coach. You've got to be able to motivate this team, make them get something out of themselves that they usually can't get with your words and actions.
McCorder with 2 touchdown carries along with Cooper Robinson with 2. Line drive kick. It's going to be taken at the 11, out at the 20, 25, 30, 35. Another nice return by Wayne County. Dawson Crouch.
That's 1st and 10 Wayne County.
So your goal here for the North Laurel defense, you don't want any big chunk gains at any time. You want to limit them to 4 to 5 yard gains at a time, make the tackles, make them work their way up the field and run this clock off.
Wayne County be starting this possession from their own 34-yard line. 3 receivers left and 1 right. Garrison in the backfield. Hands it off to Hancock. Right up the middle. Gets across the 35, out to the 37. Pick up 4 on the play. Brings up 2nd and 6.
Good tackle by Brody Pruitt there to take in the contact from from Hancock, and he rolled right over him, but Brody Pruitt was right there to slow him down. That's what you got to have here. Keep that clock moving.
Correction, second 6.
7 minutes left here in the ball game. 3 receivers to the far side, 1 to the near side. Garrison loses the ball, and it's loose. I believe North Laurel's all over that one.
Do.
It is, yes. North Laurel football. Right there's your man, number 22, Brody Pruitt, on the recovery.
He's had a heck of a night tonight. Brody Pruitt saw that ball on the ground, and he said, I'm going to get it no matter what, and was quick to the ball to get it. Nobody else saw that it was out except Brody Pruitt. He got it and recovered the ball, and, man, puts North Laurel on the spot here where Wayne County, they're probably not going to be able to come back.
I'd like to see North put up 6 quick ones right here, real quick.
Oh, yeah, I'm with you.
First and 10 from the Wayne County 37-yard line. 6:44 left in the ball game. 2 receivers left and right. 5 seconds on the play clock. Recorder back in the shotgun. Robinson behind him. Robinson's going to get it. Running left. Across the 35. 30. Upended down to the 25-yard line. First down.
Joe, you about got your wish right there. He was hauling butt up the sideline. Had some green grass in front of him, just got caught from behind. Good run by Cooper Robinson.
Ball spotted right on the Wayne County 25-yard line. And, that's where we've had our success tonight is kicking it to the outside.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, this Wayne County team not very fast on the outside. Cooper Robinson's been able to take advantage of that.
Nance and Robinson in the backfield. Nance is going to get it running right, cuts it upfield across the 20. Down to the 17-yard line.
On the carry for the Jaguars.
Joel, it's been so nice to see Bryson Nance get some carries tonight. We hadn't seen him get a ton of carries the last few games.
Well,
getting him back up for the playoffs.
And,
that's
mainly due to, being injured
right.
and trying to get him, back
right,
fully healthy. 2 receivers left and 1 right. Nance to the left of the quarter, Robinson to the right. Robinson gets it right up the middle. 15, 5, that's a touchdown. Cooper Robinson.
I think for this North Laurel team, that was quick 6. That was quick 6 points because it only took them about 2 minutes to do it. So good run there by Cooper Robinson. This North Laurel running game, man, they have had a night tonight. Took a lot of pressure off the passing game. They pretty much are able to run at will and do what they want to.
33-7, North Laurel. Miller on for the extra point. Need to redeem himself right here. Good snap. Kick is up.
Got it.
And that one's right down the gut. 34-7.
That was a long kick.
North Laurel. And, I said I'd like to see North Laurel get a quick score, and they came out and did it. They really got Wayne County on their heels.
They did. Yeah, and then Wayne County, I think they've kind of accepted their role in this game is probably getting beat, and North Laurel took advantage of that kind of hopeless feeling that they've got over there on the Wayne County sideline and had 2 big, gigantic runs on that drive.
3rd rushing touchdown for Robinson on the night and handing McCorder the other 2. 34-7, 5:22 left here in the ball game.
First game of the year as far as weather success.
Man, we're glad all these people come out here and seen this football team, Joe. It is frigid out there. I mean, it's down in the 30s. It's nice and warm up here. They got us a nice heater and stuff, but
it is
out here in the crowd. Gosh, it is not warm at all.
Out to the 30. Out to the 40. Nice return by Pendleton again. Tell you, I've been really impressed with these with Pendleton and Ian Tucker on these returns.
Yeah, your returners
done a really, really good job.
They have. Yeah, they've this kick team for North Laurel is usually pretty good, and they've kind of taken advantage of them, got themselves at the 40 quite a few times tonight on the returns.
First and 10 from the Wayne County 41-yard line. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Garrison handed off to, I believe that was Wright on the carry. Check that, number 22, Aaron Anderson.
It's the first time we've seen him carry the ball tonight. Wayne County's probably get some looks, some other players here, and see what they can do against this North Laurel defense. North Laurel, they're leaving their starters out there up 4 scores. Still leaving their starters out there. You'd probably disappointed. Would like to see them maybe pull some of them guys off and try to protect against injury for the playoff game next week.
Wayne County be traveling all the way over to Harlan County for their first playoff game. Long bus trip.
That is.
Second and 10 for Wayne County. 2 receivers left and right. Garrison takes the snap, hands it off to Anderson, going right up the middle. Give him 1, 3rd and 9.
Good tackle by Gage Baker off the edge that time. Read the run perfect and had a good form tackle too, around the waist and not an arm tackle. Perfect tackle by Gage Baker. One of your, man, I'm not sure how much they expected him to be an impact player on this team early on in this season, but he came out against Perry Central and had quite a few sacks. He's played extremely well for this team. Gage Baker, a great addition to this North Laurel defense. He adds a lot of help off the edge.
3rd and 8 for the Cardinals. 2 receivers left and right. Anderson to the right of Garrison. Drop it back, look to pass. It's complete at the 45, and he's taken down right there. Brings up 4th and about 6 for Wayne County.
And man, Gage Baker just about knocked another one down there on that left side or on that right side, left side. I like to see that, man. Those defensive ends, you need to get your hands up when the ball's in the air because you have a chance at getting the ball knocked down.
And I thought they were going to originally go for it. Now they're sending the punt team out.
This is a curious decision.
McQuarter
figured they'd go for it.
Back deep at his own 30-yard line, backing up to the 25. Good snap. And nice high punt. Robinson, McQuarter just backs away. Ball goes out of bounds. Official walking off, and he's going to stop at the 32-yard line where North Laurel will take over. With 3:08 left here in the ball game. Just look for them to keep it on the ground and run the clock.
Yeah, run the clock. You're just a couple sets of downs here away from the game being over with. Just a couple sets of downs. So, and don't expect to see Wayne County using any of them timeouts here. So, it's got about 3 minutes to go in the game.
North Laurel staying with that same look. Robinson and Nance in the backfield. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Nance gets it, Robinson makes the first man miss, picks up 2 on the play, brings up 2nd and 8.
And man, this is the momentum that North Laurel needs to continue to carry into the playoffs right here. They came out against this Wayne County team. You know, we talked about the slow start they had, but they've come out here in the third part, the last 3 quarters of the game, and played extremely well, put up a pretty good result here against this Wayne County team, and they're going to keep that RPI up high.
2nd and 8 for North Laurel. Quarter heads it off to Nance, cuts it upfield. Get out to the 40, 45, 50, makes one man miss, and he's going to be taken down at the Wayne County 44-yard line. Big run right there by Bryson Nance.
Yeah, man. Bryson Nance, good to see him get his legs back under him, coming back from that injury. I think he had something with his ankle, coming back and feeling pretty good. They're going to need him next week and the weeks after that if they continue to win in the playoffs.
2:08 and counting here in the ball game. And a little bit of miscommunication and a legal substitution against Wayne County.
Huh.
First and 5 for North Laurel. Nance gets it running right. And he's going to be taken down at the 38-yard line. And we got late flags flying in.
God, I wonder what for.
Real late flags.
With a minute 30
and
left.
It come from the far sideline judge.
A minute 30 left in the game.
I mean, it's face mask or holding one. Personal foul against North Laurel.
Well, so it wasn't face mask. That's its own call. So
Right.
I'm not really sure there, Joe, what that would have been. Looks like it would
Might have to be a legal block or something.
Yeah, something. And I'm going to say it was on our right guard right there, or left guard, Braden Fultz. They were explaining it to him. The referee was what the call was.
Brings up 2nd and 19 for North Laurel. Ball back in their own territory, marked on the 47-yard line. 1:22 left in the ball game. Robinson gets it, running left across the 50. 45. He's going to go. 5. Touchdown, Cooper Robinson.
How about that?
What a run right there. 50, almost 60 yards. I tell you, North Laurel is so explosive.
Yeah, they are. Their running game is extremely good. Man, them running backs, that bodes well for next week. And you love that. Cooper Robinson, don't care what the score is. He wants to put another 50 yards on that stat total so he can look back in a few years and say, man, I had this amount of yards. And then, you just feel good about yourself scoring. You don't want to ever turn down an opportunity to score.
Extra point is up and good. Pushes the score to 41-7. North Laurel, 1:04 left here in the ball game. Here again, we see North Laurel come out in the second half and really, really take care of business.
Yeah, we were worried, very early on, but they've come out here and stepped it up, played an extremely great game against this Wayne County team in the third half. It's got to be really excited about that heading into the playoffs next week. You feel like this team's got a chance to do something, pretty special and make it pretty deep in this playoffs, especially considering their RPI advantage that they're going to have after winning tonight. More than likely going to finish up, depending on what happened to Woodford County and Owensboro and Pulaski tonight, going to end up around 3rd or 4th in RPI to finish the season. Puts them in a great spot to get a 3rd home playoff game if they advance that far.
Ball's going to be fielded down at the 15, a little reverse. Kicks it back to Tucker. Cuts it back up the field, across the 35, out to the 40, still on his feet. And he's going to be taken down from behind, and they're going to mark him about the 46-yard line. I tell you, as you said earlier, we're pretty good on that on the kickoffs, and very, very little yards been gained all year against North Laurel, but Wayne County has done a tremendous job.
Yeah, they have. This team has not given up a kick return all year, and this team has driven them all the way past the 40 now. It's very, very impressive by Wayne County and their kick coverage. Credit to their coaching staff, special team staff.
41-7, 51.9 seconds left here in the ball game. Garrison staying back in the shotgun, 3 receivers right and 1 left. Hands off right up the middle is Anderson on the carry. And we do have a new quarterback in for Wayne County. I believe it's number 6, Nate Criswell.
They do not have to snap the ball here. I don't know if they will.
And they are not. Their coach just actually called them over to the sideline and said, no, don't run another play. 19 seconds left, 20 on the play clock, and the officials are even going over to pick up the ball. Teams are meeting at midfield, and time's still on the clock, and that's going to be a wrap. North Laurel came out, take care of business here in the second half against Wayne County with a final score of 41-7.
Yep.
Big night for the running game again for North Laurel. Pippa Robinson, 4 rushing touchdowns. Jude McWhorter with 2.
Yep, great night for the rushing team. Got to be excited going to Madison. Madison Southern's coming here next week at 7 o'clock. It's going to be a great game, Joel.
And that is right. Throw that out. We're always used to that 7:30 kick, and playoffs are at 7.
Yep, that's right.
Big night. North Laurel, big second half. They got everything lined out in the locker room as we saw against Southwestern. Now the what you worked for all summer and all regular season starts next week right here at North Laurel.
That's right. It's right in front of you. And this is all, yep, like you said, you prepare for this all summer. Come down here and try to win you a playoff game, make it into state.
That's going to do it from North Laurel. For Adam Webb, Jared Wilson, I'm Joel Pritchard. Everyone, thanks for listening. Have a great night.
Make sure you check in next week. And some Jaguars host the first round of the playoffs. It's Madison Southern. It will be a 7 p.m. kickoff next Friday night.
You've been listening to North Laurel Football on your home for North Laurel Athletics. WJTE, The Light of London, and North Laurel Nation on Facebook and YouTube. Presented by London Power Equipment, Kentucky Farm Bureau Agent Jimmy Storm, AC Porter IGA, Second Mile Behavioral Health, XL Physical Therapy, Laurel County Sheriff John Root, plus Gondolier Italian Restaurant, Petrie Dental Services, Evans Hour on your radio, and Fat Butts Barbecue. Thank you for joining us. Until we meet again on the Jaguar Broadcasting Network.